What is up, guys? It is Several here, and welcome to episode 10 of the FIFA 14 Karima. Today is a 10-minute episode for episode 10. But yeah, we have Gillingham at home in the Capital One Cup. It's going to be a tough match because obviously I'm going to be playing my reserve team, my players who don't normally get a chance to shine and prove their worth. Amongst the other ties, Hartlepool, who beat Manchester City, have Birmingham City away. Chelsea have Plymouth Argyle, and no really cup surprises, so to say. But yeah, here's my weaker team. I'm going to be playing both the Amiobi brothers. Ben Arthur actually gets a start just because I want to see him score. I really do. I don't care who it's against. I just want to see him score. And then aside with some of my younger players, I have a new right back who I've never used before, TervAndJordGaming or whatever his name is. I'm not too sure. But Anita, another first team, or not a really first team player, more of a bench player. He gets a chance to shine, as well as the two Taylor brothers and there's someone else who I can't remember. But yeah, Amiobi is on up front. Birmingham loses the ball there to Hatem Ben Arthur, but Ben Arthur puts a wonderful pass into TervAndJordGaming, who just checks his run, holds the ball up for Ben Arthur, who then offloads it out wide to Hatem himself. Hatem cuts in and goes for the finesse shot, which the keeper saves. He tries to get to the rebound, but the defender manages to clear, and the first chance of the match goes to us. However, we lose the ball not deep in our half, but just in front of the halfway line, giving Gillingham a good chance to counter attack. But luckily, we managed to get the ball out. Ryan Taylor does a good job there, and we clear it. Ben Arthur again doing wonders on the ball, giving it to Oreille, to the two sort of real Premier League players in the team tonight, combining here to put a good performance in for the team. Ben Arthur loses it once, but Oreille gets the ball back. He loses it, but we keep the ball again. A little bit lucky to keep possession, but Amiobi has a shot deflected, and it does go out for a they clear it out. But a little bit later on, so Vernier, my new right back, has a shot. Keeper does really well to save it, and then Obertan unfortunately cannot get to the rebound. Obertan is again playing in the cup match for the second time. We offload the ball to Ben Arthur here out wide in the latter stages of the game. He does really well to get past his marker, just a little bit of pace control to get past there, and then he whips it into Obertan, who I don't know what he's doing. He tries to take a touch, he just kicks it in the air, takes another touch, just kicks it in the air higher. I really don't understand what he was trying to achieve there. But yeah, Mike Williamson here doesn't really win the ball, but we again retain possession. The ball's in Birmingham now, who gives it out wide to Hatem. Hatem puts it into Amiobi, and Amiobi does well to get past all of his defenders and have a shot, and it was actually a really dangerous shot that forced the keeper into a good save. But it went into half-time 0-0, and we had the first chance of the half. Amiobi from some sort of weird angle and position trying a volley. That was never really ever going to go in, which is a little bit unfortunate. But then Gillingham have a really good chance, and they just put the ball over the top to Akinfenwa, and it was a great tackle by Mike Williamson to deny Akinfenwa, which is something I've never seen before. But then we nicked the ball, Amiobi putting it over top to his brother, and Amiobi unfortunately volleys straight at the keeper. That would have been a very nice wonder goal. I'm sure Cisse would have scored that, but one of the brothers knocking it down to the other, the other having a shot, and again forcing the keeper into a good save. But it was time for one of them to come off. Cisse, Gosling, and Ryan Taylor go on. So we'll see what happens here from the corner. We whip it in. Mike Williamson doesn't get to it. Ryan Taylor, however, is on hand to have a shot that just goes wide with that pretty much his first touch of the ball. I don't know if it's Shola or if it's Sammy who's on the pitch, but as it is, we have the ball in Birmingham here, and he has 3 chances to make something of it, and 3 times he fails, but he does win us a corner from the third try. There we go. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. So really good defending in terms of Gillingham's point of view. And I think they played a fair match. In all fairness, Gillingham played a good, strong match. A German comes on. Gillingham played a good, strong match and did deny us at home. But having said that, we weren't really up to scratch, and we definitely weren't putting in as many chances as we should have been. In fact, it finished 0-0 at full time, which means that we do go into extra time if we were level, but we just need a goal. I feel that if we just score a goal, we'll be on top of the game. We have been creating everything. All the chances are pretty much in our hands. It's just a matter of putting one in, and that's exactly what we did. We put one in over the top for Amiobi, but unfortunately the defender got there first, and nothing really happened in extra time. I mean, a lot of the players were either tired or on the fringe of injury, so it wasn't really an interesting half. The best thing was Ben Arthur having a sort of dive header from a Santon cross, but that was never going to go in. The second half of extra time, they had the biggest scare, but Rob Elliott did exceptionally well to come out, claim the ball, and injure their player, which is a 3-in-1 situation for us. And he did even better to give the ball to Pape Cisse, who unfortunately lost it. But then he won it back, and look at this, the chase is on. Pape Cisse versus Lingzaghi, or whatever his name is. Pape Cisse does really well to keep the ball, puts it into Amiobi, and there's the goal. Oh no, the keeper puts in a great save, and again the keeper denies us from a header, this time from a corner, and I just don't know how to beat this keeper. I mean, we have chances all over the pitch, our strikers, our defenders, our midfielders, everyone's having chances. Birmingham on the volley, but that was never going to go in, and unfortunately it did finish 0-0, which means that it's time for the penalties, which is something that I never like, because I can take penalties exceptionally well. I feel I'm a good penalty taker. Just look at the stats. They had 2 shots. We had 21. 15 shots on target. They had 2. Like, it's unexplainable how we did not win that game. We had better possession as well, but whatever. It goes to penalties, and penalties is a 50-50. It always is, and it always will be. So it's up to see which keeper's better, and unfortunately in my case it's normally the other keeper who's better, because I can't use my right stick because of my controller. So it's going to be a tough game, and a tough time for Rob Elliott here, but either way he's the hero, because if he saves it he's the hero. If he misses, well, we don't expect him to save. But Ben Arthur does well, puts the first penalty away in a lovely way. Okay, let's change the word there, into the top right. However, they go bottom left. Like I say, I can't move my keeper, so they score their penalty. Cisse next steps up. So really what this is the penalties is if whether I can score all of mine, because if I score all of mine, then I am absolutely guaranteed to win, because if I don't miss, well, I'll probably win. But you know, I'll end up saving one eventually with my keeper. I mean, some of them go down the middle some of the time, so especially with lower league players, I really don't expect too many good penalty takers with lower league players. But Amiobi steps up, and Amiobi is the first penalty taker to miss one. It was a good save by the keeper. I initially thought the ball was just going to creep under him, but he got his hand to it and he got the ball away, and then some sort of weird chip, but my keeper managed to save it. So well done Rob Elliott there for not moving off your line and denying the chip. Obertan up next to put us back in front. He steps up and he fires straight into the top corner. That was a beautiful penalty. I really do like him, and you know, he's probably going to earn himself a place in the team in the next few coming games. It all depends on his performances in the cups like these. Every opportunity he gets so far, he's been impressing me. He had a little bit of an injury, which did hinder him a little bit. However, I will probably give him some Premier League time towards the end of the Christmas period. If not before then. Dan Gosling unfortunately misses the penalty, which means that Muggleton has to score, and he doesn't. Rob Elliott denies him the chance to win the match for his team. So that's 2 great penalty saves by Rob Elliott. It's now my left back, David Santon, stepping up. He's going to step up again with a fake shot and fire it off the post and in. What a lucky penalty. I've never seen a luckier one, apart from the Ashley Cole one against Bayern Munich in the final. That was interesting. But yeah, a German steps up and fires, just blasts over the keeper. Really good, strong penalty. I don't know why he wasn't one of the earlier penalty takers, but whatever. Birmingham steps up again. He goes left, and the keeper doesn't go the right way. So it's coming on for a bit of a drone, really. But it was a good spectacle for the fans to enjoy. We're 5-4 up, but Gillingham scores, so we're even. So either we have to miss, or either Gillingham have to miss after we score, or we have to miss and Gillingham have to score. And unfortunately, it was Taylor who just went straight down the middle, and it was Taylor who missed the penalty. And here we go. Rob Elliott versus Fish. Fish scores. Unfortunately, we do lose the game. I'm not too gutted about that. I mean, I think it's definitely a stroke of bad luck, but like just the stats all showed everything. We had 21 shots compared to their 2, so 10 times more the amount of shots than they had, and yet we still managed to lose the game. So whatever, it's a penalty affair. It's always 50-50 no matter what the score is. But yeah, guys, it is coming towards the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you could leave a like for the penalty shootout, for the first penalty shootout in FIFA 14, I would very much appreciate it. And if you could leave a comment telling me what you think about the match, that would be great too. Like I said, Gillingham beat us on penalties. The other results there, nothing really surprising. Well, actually, nothing surprising at all. Birmingham beat Hartlepool, Arsenal won. Chelsea smashed Plymouth 4-1. I mean, just the normal stuff. We do a little bit more scouting, but that's about all we have time for today, guys. I want to thank you all for watching, like I said, and I want to thank you for all the support you've been leaving on the video so far. If we could just carry on doing that, it just motivates me so much, and you have no idea how much better it is for me when I start recording and editing and making the videos. So yeah, guys. a little bit of a channel update. Jordan should be getting a computer soon, so expect some new series on the way around about October, November time. But apart from that, it will be the FIFA 14 career mode, which we will carry on in tomorrow's episode. So yeah, guys, bye!